Joining me tonight. I hope y'all had a beautiful Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Well, I said Thanksgiving Eve. It is the day after Thanksgiving. It is Black Friday. So if you watch me for the first time, I am currently making me some emergency. Okay. I got my long straw and in this mason cup, and I'm making some emergency. So that's what I'm doing. That's what y'all hear me pouring. Then I also got me some water. I got me some I got me some little bougie water. My sister gave me this. I said, "Oh, look at her! And look, my sister's so bougie. She keep her water here from the kids." So I said, "Oh yeah, let me get that. Let me get that." But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pouring my emergency, and but yeah, if you watch me for the first time, my name is Lisa Smilez, and I am a natural hair care specialist in Raleigh, North Carolina. And here on my channel, we kiki, we get that word up in you, and we also get your natural hair together, okay? And look, I'm just a child of God trying to live my life right while empowering y'all, okay? So thank y'all so much for joining. Tonight, we're going to be talking about postpartum hair thinning tips. Now, this was brought to you by somebody had commented on my Instagram a while back when I was giving hair tips. And I said I was going to give some tips on this. So I don't know if she is watching or maybe she'll watch the replay, but hopefully this will help. Or maybe this can help maybe y'all who's watching live or others who might be watching replay, and share it out with somebody who you know who maybe just had a baby or maybe their baby 1 year old. This will still apply to them, okay? So yeah, look, church announcement before we get started. Um, how was y'all Thanksgiving? I want to know how was y'all Thanksgiving. I had a beautiful Thanksgiving. Can we go ahead and just take one go? Cause I'm tired, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Now, some of y'all watching for the first time is like, why you covering your neck? Mind your business. Mind your business. Let me get some glow blood. I feel like my hands ashy. But I'm drinking some emergency. Maybe it gave me a little bit of pep for myself because I'm gonna slam out. You hear me? I had a beautiful Thanksgiving. It really turned out really nice, and I'm tired because them kids will me slam out. Okay, all right. I want to take on a role of entertaining kids, and which it wasn't just me entertaining kids, but it was a lot. It was like 10 kids. Like it was a lot, and now I'm laughing because I always hear Coach Sheena say on her live stream about how she appreciate the quiet, and I have a new appreciation for that. So, y'all with little ones, God bless y'all. God bless my sister because little ones, God bless y'all. God bless my sister because yeah. I done fell asleep on the kids. I told the kids, I done fell asleep on the kids. I told the kids was watching me. You hear me? I done fell asleep on them kids, okay? Them kids was watching me. But I really had a beautiful Thanksgiving and everything. So I hope y'all did. Oh, church announcements. Let's get started. Before we get started, it is Black Friday, okay? So I am having a Black Friday sale. It's 30% off everything on my website today and tomorrow. And it's going to end tomorrow. Okay, it's going to end tomorrow. So make sure you take advantage of the sale. And I think the coupon code is, what's the coupon code? I forgot that quick. Y'all help me out. The coupon code, because I got two. The coupon code is yeah, 30 thankful. I forgot that quick. Now, if you are part of my private email list on my mailing list or on my text blast, do not put the other code in the chat, okay? Because that is for y'all for subscribing. So if you are subscribed to my email list and you haven't checked your emails all day, go check your email because there's a special coupon in there just for you subscribing. And this for y'all on the list. Now, some of y'all probably got confused because y'all see it's a different code on my social media. That's why I kept telling y'all to make sure you subscribe to the email list because there's a special code. Okay. But so yeah, everything on the website is 30% off today and tomorrow. And then also I just dropped my braiding course on today. So the braiding course is actually 50% off all weekend. Okay, so even though the regular products are only on sale today and tomorrow, But the braiding course, you can take 50% off all weekend, all the way up into Cyber Monday. So if that's something that interests you, it's a braiding course for beginner level. So if you do not know how to braid, you want to learn how to braid, maybe you have teenagers, maybe you're a mom, maybe you're a single mom, or maybe you're a married mom. I don't know. But you want to learn how to braid, you can definitely take advantage of the course while it's 50% off this weekend. Okay. So yeah. And also, if you're not subscribed to my email list, it's not too late. If you're watching this on either Friday the 25th or Saturday the 26th, it's not too late for you to just go sign up for the email list. Okay, it just takes 1 second. All right. And I think that's all the church announcements I have. So we can go ahead and greet the Smile Shop, and then we're gonna get into the topic tonight. Okay, we can get to the topic. I'm gonna try not to make this too long because I need a nap. Okay, first in the building, we have Q Scott. Hey, Q Scott, thank you so much for joining. LA Will is in the building. Hey, LA Will, thank you so much for joining. Acacia is saying greedy smells try, aka Bit Sis, aka Head Moderator, aka Head Usher. Okay, is in the building. Q Scott is already kicking. Now I don't forgot what I said that quick. I don't forgot what I said that quick to make y'all laugh. But I'm glad y'all in here kicking. Okay. Tracy and my faithful Tracy Ann is in the building. Sister Tracy Ann is in the building. She is saying, great good evening, Smile Shot. Look at me. I'm already starting to read it wrong, Tracy Ann. Give me them glasses. Give me them glasses, Tracy Ann. Tracy Ann said, welcome to the room. Kings and queens, feel free to like, share, join, and take notes. Thank you. And see, yep, Tracy Ann done went ahead and posted that coupon code for y'all for that 30% off. Yep. And Tracy Ann said she used her special code. Okay, period. All right. She got her savings. Thank you, Tracy Ann and Acacia, for moderating the chat in advance. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So if you watch me for the first time, we'd love to make it interactive. And if you're watching in replay, you still can be interactive too. Get in the comments. Get in the comments. I know I always say put y'all go ahead and put number one in the chat. Whoever's chatting live, put a number one in the chat. But even if you're watching the replay, maybe write some of your notes in the comments. Write some notes in the comments. So just comment on the video. So, and if you want me to expand on another topic, just put it in the comments so we can know. So we're gonna make it interactive, and I got about 5 tips for y'all tonight. I got about 5, unless the spirit move me, we have some more. Okay, but we're gonna try to stay on program tonight. Gigi Just Me this joined. Thank you so much for coming. She said I made it in the room watching from South Carolina. Thank you so much for joining, Gigi. You've been showing up faithfully, and I appreciate it. Okay, so make sure y'all share this out to new moms, or maybe somebody who's expecting. Maybe they haven't had that baby yet, but this is kind of just to give them just some things to prepare them, because we know when you're pregnant, you're glowing. Okay, now some of y'all probably didn't think y'all was glowing, but you was glowing. Okay, you was glowing. I know. I know your back hurt, your feet. I know, but you're still glowing because you are carrying life inside of you. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. And so when we're pregnant, our hormones are a little bit different, and you might experience exponential, outrageous hair growth. Your hair is doing its thing when you pregnant. Okay, it's doing its thing like a chicken wing. It's doing its thing like that. That hair so long and juicy, like that fried turkey. Y'all, my sister husband fried a turkey. My God, I think he get better and better each year. That thing was juicy. You hear me? I said that thing thick. I told my mama that turkey had old Donkey Kong. My mom was like, "Lisa, now what's a Donkey Kong?" I had let mama know. What's a Donkey Kong. Okay, that turkey was juicy. And I ain't even bring home no leftovers, y'all. I ain't bring home no leftovers. I ain't need to. But that turkey was juicy. Okay, now I don't know why I got topic and start talking about that juicy turkey, because normally I'm not a big turkey fan, but when that thing deep fried, that thing juicy. Okay, that thing ain't dry. Okay, that thing ain't dry. That thing, Tracy Ann, that thing moist. That turkey was wet and sitting in them people's chair moist. Okay, let's get back on topic. Okay, Lisa, focus, because I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. All right, so your hair is doing its thing when you're pregnant. And we also, a couple of months ago, I talked about the different cycles that your hair growth, the different hair growth cycles. So if you missed that video, they'll go back and watch that, and that'll actually make more sense as you watch this. And it's really just explain the process. Like, our hair go to 3 different stages, but when you're pregnant, your hair is actually in that growing phase. So it's not you're not going through the resting phase, the transition phase. You're not going through that. When you're pregnant, your body just switch and everything is growing. You probably notice your nails are getting longer, your toenails. I mean, it's just growing. But when you have that baby, it switches over. Okay. And normally, like I said in my last video, your hair is not always in one phase at one time. So that's why you don't walk around bald headed unless you have some kind of medical condition like alopecia, or maybe you're going through chemotherapy or something like that. But normally our hair is not in one phase at one time, except when you're pregnant and right after you have a baby. That's why some of y'all, when y'all had babies, they came out a little bald headed, but they got hair now. Okay, and that's okay. If the baby came out bald headed, that baby gonna have some hair. It just means that when your baby came out, it was just in a certain phase in his life, but that baby glowed up. Okay, that baby glowed up. So that's why some people, they don't post their baby as soon as it's fresh out the womb. And I get it. I get it. I get it. You know, you gotta let that baby feel its features out. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that, because I probably do the same thing. Because what y'all not gonna do is be talking about my baby. That's what you're not gonna do, okay? All right. So that's pretty much happening. So when you have that baby, your hair switches over to a different phase, and that's when you start losing a lot of hair, and your hair start thinning, and a lot of women start just tripping out and panicking and just be stressed. Okay, so we're going to talk about that tonight. So let me get to number one. So the first tip I'm going to tell you is, if you're dealing with postpartum shedding, is take care of yourself. Okay, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, whatever this means. If this means just 5 minutes of meditation, or just if you can steal away for some quietness, make sure you're really taking care of yourself and keeping that stress level down. Maybe you need to go talk to a friend. Maybe you need to book you a therapy session, a coaching session, whatever you have to do. Okay, take, those people that say, "Oh, girl, call me whenever you need a break." Oh, you better call them. You better call them. Call them. You say you'll come over and wash the baby right quick. Let them come wash the baby while you can take you a luxurious shower. Okay? Because I know that's a struggle for a lot of new moms, is to get a full luxurious shower without the baby crying. Okay, so that friend, whoever it is, yeah, tell them to come over. Yeah. So you got to take care of yourself and stop stressing. Now, I know this is probably easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done, because Lisa, but you define on what that looks like. If that means just getting up maybe 10 minutes earlier than what you think the baby might get up, fixing you some coffee and sitting outside and enjoying the fresh air or tea. If that mean like while the baby is taking a nap, maybe watch something funny that you like, or maybe you take a nap. Okay, you nap when the baby nap. Okay, so take care of yourself and try to minimize that stress. And the reason why I say that is because stress is going to increase that thinning. Okay, stress is going to increase that hair loss, and we don't want that. Okay, so whatever you need to do to practice self-love, this can mean 5 minutes. This can mean the weekend you drop the baby off if you're comfortable with it. This can mean maybe it's just a friend coming over, or maybe the hubby and watching while you just do a Target run. Just something where you take care of yourself and you can minimize that stress, and try to practice it pretty much every day, whatever that look like, whether it's something big, whether it's something small. Make sure you really take care of yourself and minimize that stress so you won't increase it, because that is one of the other symptoms of hair loss. Just in general, sometimes some people deal with hair loss and hair thinning. They might not be done had a baby, but just life which will stress them out and take out their hair. Okay, so I hope that first tip helped. Okay. Tracy Ann said, keep that turkey out them people's chin. Yeah, keep that turkey at them people's chair. Who else do we have join? Gigi, just me. Okay. Acacia says she's driving from basketball practice. Okay, Acacia, Bryson playing basketball. Now, Acacia, now you keep Bryson involved now. I love that. I love that. Y'all put a number 2 in the chat. I'm gonna give y'all the second tip. Lisa H is in the building. Hey, Queen Lisa H. I hope you had a beautiful birthday the other day. You know, we was up here on it was a after party. It was a party at the after party. Okay, we've been here kicking. All right, Derek is in the building. Say good afternoon, Lisa. How was your Thanksgiving? Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Tracy Ann said, okay, number 1, take care of yourself. Practice some sort of self care. Yep. Q Scott said that's exactly what they tell new moms. Nap when a baby naps. Uh-huh. Yep, nap when a baby nap. And I know it probably is hard for some because you're trying to, probably straighten up, but honey, worry about them dishes later. Worry about that later. You better nap. Okay. All right. Now Gigi over here praying for y'all. Now Gigi said, I rebuke that stress right now in the name of Jesus. Gigi. Now, don't make me pull out this tambourine now. I'll wear it out now. Now, Gigi said she rebuked that. Okay, so number 2, y'all done put number 2 in the chat. The second tip I'm going to give y'all with the second tip with dealing with postpartum thinning and stress is your diet. Your diet and your water intake. This is big. This is big, new moms. This is big. And this is also very important. If you're breastfeeding too, you need to be drinking that water. Okay? You want to produce some milk. Some milk. Not milk. I'm saying milk. You got to drink your water and make sure you're getting that diet. Okay? Eat when you can. Maybe do you some smoothies, do something quick. You want to make sure your diet is up to par, getting the right amount of protein, vegetables, however your diet plan looks, okay? Maybe you vegan, maybe you do protein shakes, this whatever. Make sure that diet is on point because that's a real big thing. Because sometimes if like you're having like a iron deficiency or protein, it shows up in your hair too. And what you need right now is you need that hair, the hair that is left on your head. You want it to be healthy and you want that to fall out. So we have to remember whatever we ingest and taking in our bodies is so important. And it even also goes to like your vitamins. Now, I'm not a healthcare professional, okay? So you go seek your your health care professional on what kind of vitamins do you need to be taking during this time. Do they still want you on prenatals or not? Okay, so that's so important that you keep up with that because not only not, and also when we sit here and think about it, your diet is a form of self-care. So some of y'all might be like, oh, well, how can I get in self-care? Cooking you a healthy meal or maybe ordering you a healthy meal. That's a part of self-care. And then that's a part of self-care to keep on giving because you doing it for your baby too. Okay. Your baby is going to benefit off of this. Okay. And it might give you a little bit of energy because when you're eating light and you're eating right, oh, that rhyme. Your baby going to do right. When you eating right and eating light, your baby going to do right. Come on, somebody. Come on now. Come on now. So make sure you try to incorporate, good balanced diet. And I get it. You're a mom, you're tired, get some things that's quick. Okay. Protein shakes, whatever it takes for you. The delivery meals, whatever it is, and make sure that diet is up to par. So whatever you're taking in, it can show as a reflection on the outside, not only for your skin, but for your hair and nails as well. Okay. Thank you, Tracy Ann, for putting number 2 was diet and water intake is crucial. Yes. Tracy Ann said, my daughter is a doula and diet and water is huge. Your milk may dry out with low diet and water intake. Oh, wow. Your daughter is a doula? I used to really be into those. I feel like I got to pull up my chair. I feel low. I used to really be into those birth stories on, I forgot what channel that used to come on, but some kind of channel. I used to really be into that. And now does your daughter do like the home births? Like when they do it in the swimming pool? I'm just always like invested in that. Like just to see them have that baby in the water and be people having in the bathtub. I'm just kind of investing in that just a little bit. I was just wondering about that. That was a sidebar. All right, y'all put number 3 in the chat. Let's take a gulp. Let's take a gulp. Cheers. Cheers. Let's take a gulp. Now, Tracy Ann, don't be zooming in. Don't zoom in, Tracy Ann. Tracy Ann, you shouldn't have to zoom in because you wear glasses, okay? So no zooming in. No zooming in. All right, so y'all ready for the third tip? Y'all ready for the third tip? The third tip when dealing with postpartum, then the third tip when dealing with postpartum thinning and hair loss is y'all. Well, maybe some of y'all don't know because I know new people is finding me. So let me stop saying it. Scalp massages. Scalp massages. We need to stimulate that scalp. Okay. And somebody had asked me a really good question in the shop the other day, and they said, how much stimulation is too much for the scalp? Because she thought with her massaging her scalp every day that it's probably like a overstimulation. And I told her no. As long as like you're not being rough, and long as your hands are not dry. So when I say scalp massages, is make sure you got some type of oil on your hands, okay? Because you don't want to get there with dry hands, and just really give yourself a massage on wherever you're experiencing the hair loss. Not too don't be too rough, but just kind of just do it just to massage it. Or that could be your form of self-care on yourself, or you can get somebody else to do it. You can get the hubby to do it. You can get, maybe you got some other kids around the house to do it. Just so that can be your form of self-care. And the reason why I say the scalp massages, because you want that blood flow to start running. And when that blood flow start running, it's going to help with that hair follicle. Okay. So it's going to get that thing activated, and that's going to help promote the hair growth. Now, I'm not saying your hair can grow overnight, but I will say consistency wins. Okay. So even if you can't do it every day, just do it whenever you can think about it. Okay. Because I know you probably got a lot going on. I know you got a lot going on. The baby crying right now. I know. But whenever you can think about it, and you got, keep some oil on your nightstand, keep some oil somewhere, and massage that scalp. Now, I'm going to give you a bonus tip, mommies. Put 3A. I'm going to give you a bonus. Q Scott said, I do mine almost nightly. That's good, Q Scott. That's good. Part of my nightly hair wrap routine. That's good. And I'm glad, Q Scott, you said that, because even if you're not dealing with thinning or hair loss, and you like, oh, I want my hair to grow a little bit more, you can just incorporate that. Okay. You don't even have to be dealing with hair loss to give yourself a massage. Okay. So even if you're trying to promote just your hair growing and staying healthy, if you just want to do that, like Q Scott said, her nightly hair wrap routine, you can do that. Okay, so 3A, the bonus I'm gonna tell you now, what's gonna really get that thing stimulated is get that rosemary scalp therapy, or the rosemary stimulating spray. Okay. Now when you spray that on there, or you put that rosemary scalp therapy on your scalp, I'm sorry, you're gonna feel like a cool, like tingly sensation. Okay. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. So say it's a night you really don't feel like massaging, and this is one of those nights, just spray the rosemary up there, or spray or put on the scalp therapy, because you're gonna feel that tingling. It's gonna get that blood flow, and it's gonna stimulate the scalp. But if you want to take it to the next level, you can always spray or rub that scalp therapy on your scalp, and just massage it in, so it really can get up in there. Okay, so that's just a little bonus tip I want to give y'all. All right. Tracy Ann said, my daughter does post birth work. She goes to the house and helps the parents acclimate. Now Tracy Ann, don't do me like that. Now, don't be trying to put no big vocabulary in there now, because you know I got to sound it out. Okay. Now, did you mean acclimate with the baby and support the mom and dad? She also does overnight and let the parents sleep. I love it. I love it. She does it overnight so the parents can sleep. Oh, now that's beautiful. Now that's really nice. That's really nice. And I think I have seen some TikToks where I've seen like how some of them are like the doulas overnight. And so she, I guess basically she gets up with the baby and stuff like that. That is so good. That is so good, Tracy Ann, for your daughter. Okay, Q Scott said it helps with the daily wind down on stress. Now, Q Scott, now you're right. You're right. And that goes back to point number 8 with taking care of yourself and not stressing. Because when you massaging yourself, or maybe somebody is massaging you, I know me, it just put me in relaxation mode. That's why y'all be at the boat, legs slam out. Okay. That's why y'all be seeing my clients on my video. I'll be video recording when they be asleep. Cause that massage feel good. And it does help with the wind down. Like I have women who work all day and they come and get their hair done, or maybe they've been up with their baby all day. Yeah, my client Jackie. Yeah, I'm calling Jackie out. She already know. Jackie, yeah, she be sleep. She be sleep. She be sleep all the time, okay? She be sleep. Jackie books appointments with me to go to sleep and get a break from her kids, and I don't blame her. Okay, and I don't blame her. And I don't blame her. All right, she been sleeping since day one. Yeah, she been sleeping since day one. I think it's hilarious, but yeah, it does help with the wind down. It does. Thank you for that, Q Scott. Tracy Ann said, get the rosemary spray or rosemary scalp therapy, and she gave y'all the link. Thank you, Tracy Ann. And look, get it while it's on sale for Black Friday. Q Scott said, I used to do that occasionally as well. Cool, like peppermint. Yeah. Peppermint and the essential oils like with peppermint, eucalyptus, lavender, all of those are kind of relaxing too. So you can take it to a whole nother level. Whole nother level. And I think one time when I had a really, really bad migraine, I was having real bad migraines back here, like in the summer, kind of, summer. Somebody told me to take lavender essential oils and massage it on my temples. And it worked. And it worked with my migraine. It really did. Okay. It really did. So y'all put a number, we said 3, right? Y'all put a number 4 in the chat. Number 4. Okay, Tracy Ann said I said it right. Now come on now, Tracy Ann now. Now come on now. Like Tony Gaskins be saying, come on now with the vocabulary. Tracy Ann said, sister, I'm about to stretch you. Okay, I'm about to stretch that vocabulary. Okay, then you can start reading my stuff right because I'm sick of it. Doggone it. Look, hand on the hip. Doggone it. Tracy Ann, that is awesome. Yep. Beautiful thing, Tracy Ann. Yes. Tracy Ann said she helps with the baby on helps with getting the baby on a sleep schedule. Oh yeah, that's really, really good. That's really good. Okay, number 4. Number 4, the fourth tip I'm going to give y'all for postpartum thinning and tips is make sure you're not putting any kind of tension on the area that you're thinning in. So maybe maybe you're thinning in the edges, maybe you're thinning in the back, maybe it's the top, wherever it is, because it could affect women differently. Some women I see it only thins on one side, or just the back, or just the temples, wherever and it seems like more than often I see a lot of women when they thinning, it's the temple area for some reason. But no tension hairstyles. So stay away from braids and stuff like that, weaves. Yeah, and I will say if you're going to get those things, leave your edges out. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about my cousin. You know what? I should have made that. It don't matter. When you're a hairstylist, you never off. You end up talking about hair. Okay, you end up talking about hair. And I was trying to tell my cousin, cuz, she went to Africa and got a crochet. Now, cuz, if you watch this, you know it's for the upbuilding of the kingdom, okay? It's for the upbuilding, okay? But I said, cuz, she went to the Africans trying to get a crochet. I said, cuz, did she have edges? And she said, Lisa, when I think about it, she didn't. I said, so what makes you think she ain't got no edges? She don't care about your edges, okay? She don't care about your edges, okay? So, look, you know, you come there with a full-headed edges, she could be mad or jealous. So she took her edges, slam out. So I said, okay, I think the internet is messing up. Okay, so maybe it's bad. Maybe it's bad. Edges. Don't care about your edges. I said, if anything, if you really was pressed, you probably should told them just to keep them out and just slick them down. You know what I'm saying? Just have your old baby hair all down like that. They don't care about your edges. So I'm saying that to say no tension. Okay. No kind of styles with that tension and pulling. Not only that, make sure you're not tying your scarf too tight. Okay. Because especially if you're thinning around your hairline, don't tie them scarves too tight. Even if it is silk, it still can take it out because that's a lot of tension and pressure right there. Okay. Even the type of bonnets, okay, bonnets dropping soon. I know they getting made right now. They're dropping soon. I think they said it should be. I should hopefully I should have them by next week, but we'll see. I'll keep y'all abreast. Be on the email list. But even with them bonnets, with certain bonnets, they got stubs on your edges, and that takes your edges off too. So when I say tension, I don't just mean hairstyles. I also mean whatever you're putting on your head. These wig caps and these wigs, keep in mind, even with that, sometimes them wig caps can be a little too tight around your edges, okay? So all these things, you want to keep that stuff away from it because you don't want to add no more stress to your edges because they're trying to recover, okay? Trying to recover. All right, Gigi say, is rice water really effective when growing natural hair? Gigi, you knew. No, Gigi. No, Gigi. Now, after you just boil the rice, Gigi, and just eat the rice, okay? Just boil it and eat it. Don't worry about trying to boil it, strain it. You ain't gotta do all that. Ain't that deep. Ain't that deep. Ain't that deep. Don't worry about no rice. You save your grocery money. We in a recession. And I just don't encourage using those things out of the kitchen on your hair because it's really the thing because you know everybody's kind of doing it and they say, oh, my hair's growing. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, a lot of people be capping, talking about, oh, the rice water made my hair grow and it's beneficial. It ain't that deep. You ain't got to go that far. Groceries is high. We're going through a recession. Just boil the water, eat your rice, okay? Just eat the rice, okay? Eat the rice. Eat the rice and just get quality hair products. Because what I also explained too is a lot of times like people try to like and I'm not saying you do this, but I'm just saying like I've seen trending mayonnaise, avocados, and eggs. People is mixing stuff up and putting it on their hair, and they're like, "Oh, it do feel like my hair is softer." Yeah, it probably made your hair softer, but it's not really penetrating into the hair shaft. A lot, our hair cuticle is so small, and a lot of times with this food and stuff, it's not even processed enough to even work on our hair. It's not, and it gives it like a temporary like fix, and it make it seem like it's doing something, but in reality, it's not. And then you just have to keep in mind sometimes like the YouTubers now, some of the influencers, them influencers, now y'all come for me, but some of these influencers already can grow beautiful hair even without the use of rice water. It's just in their DNA. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. You don't have to do nothing extra with boiling no rice. All right, I'm gonna be easy on Gigi. I'm gonna be easy on Gigi about that rice water. Eat that rice water, honey. Inflation, recession. Okay. Oh, Q Scott said, "Uh oh, Gigi, watch Lisa reply on that." I was easy on Gigi because she knew I was easy. Now, Gigi, don't come up in here tomorrow and ask me about the avocados next. Now, Gigi. I just playing with Gigi. God bless you, sister. God bless you. That's a woman of God because she was in here rebuking stress. So let me not play with the woman of God, okay? Let me not play. Oh, look. People who been following me for a while, they already know me because now, who is that? Q Scott said something. Tracy and said, Gigi, don't mention putting food products on your hair. Lisa is finna to clown. Wait for y'all know me. Y'all know me. Just eat the rice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all know me. Okay, so we have a question. Lisa H said, what about stocking caps? I noticed it was compromising my edges. Yes, Lisa H, stocking caps as well. Stocking caps as well. And I'm glad you said it because stocking caps can have a snug fit. They tend to have a snug fit. So if you already kind of dealing with thinning edges, or maybe you're not, and maybe you've just been wearing stocking caps for a while, but you're starting to notice that it's compromising your edges, you want to move away from the stocking caps. Okay, move away from wearing those stocking caps because it could be a little bit too much. So that was a good question, Lisa H. That was a really good question. Gigi said, and I love me some rice. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, yeah. Just child, you better boil that rice and eat it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause my thing is you boiling now how they do it. You so do you now I don't even know how you make the rice, or do you just soak it in there, or do you boil it and then make the rice? Child, I don't know. Girl, save your rice, babe. Eat that rice. Throw some butter or some gravy on it. Oh, speaking of gravy, I just want to let y'all know because y'all know how I had all the jokes the other night talking about Lisa ain't cooking nothing for Thanksgiving and she want to have all these requests. You know what I made? I helped make the gravy. And I only helped make the gravy because my sister had to go take a shower. She said, Lisa, I said, Leslie, what you need help with? She said, can you just finish stirring the gravy? I got to go take a shower for everybody to get here. I said, all right, I can at least do that. I made the gravy. I stirred the gravy and put a little bit more flour and I stirred it. That's what I did. That's what I did. I stirred the gravy. What else did I do? Oh, I cut the ham and yeah, that's what I did. I put the ice. I made ice cups. Yeah, I did that. I cleaned up this morning. I helped my sister clean up the kitchen. And yeah, that's it. And I entertained them kids. I entertained them kids, okay? Or did they entertain me? Because I was asleep. Okay, okay. All right, y'all. All right. Now Gigi say, okay. Okay, Tracy Ann said, Lisa H, I would think stocking caps would be the worst for edges. They are always tight and they rub. Yep. Tracy Ann said, or cucumbers, Gigi, or onion water. Okay, Gigi said, now it is buffering. Oh no. Let me see if this internet is still on. Oh, it just stopped completely, didn't it? Let me see. No, I still got internet. Okay, it still got internet, so I don't know what happened. So hopefully y'all still can see me. Can y'all still see me? Am I still live? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with my computer then. Oh, I think it maybe just went out on my computer. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. So, all right. So, yeah, let me go back to the comment. I gotta use my finger to go down. See the comments now. Okay, is it gonna come back up? Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, so y'all put number 5. That's gonna be the last thing we're gonna say. Okay, Gigi was saying she listened to the teachings. Lisa H said I had to give it up, Tracy, and yeah, you stirred the gravy. You said, yeah, Q Scott, I stirred the gravy. Tracy Ann said, smart move, Sister Lisa. If it ain't edges friendly, it's got to go. Yeah, it got to go. It got to go. Lisa H said, gotta go. You gotta get your purse. Hot Tony Gassi said you gotta get your purse. Okay. All right. So number 5, the 5th thing is okay. I don't know why I said unable to connect. Okay, the 5th tip I'm going to give y'all what the postpartum thinning and shedding is. It's gonna grow back. Okay, it's going to come back. A lot of people think because they're going through this phase where they are losing all of their hair during this phase, it's going to eventually come back. Long as you do what you're supposed to do, long as you're not putting these tight styles on them and is doing what you not doing the right thing, okay? Your edges are going to come back, okay? They're going to come back how they was before, okay? However they was. They might even come back stronger than you over here and you getting these tips. They might actually come back even more fuller. But it's going to come back because, like I said at the beginning, our hair goes through different growth cycles. Okay, so once your hormones get back regulated, it's gonna come back. Now, for some women, it takes their hair almost a year to get back normal. Okay, it takes their hair a year. So maybe you just had a baby, your baby's only 4 months, and you're really starting to notice a lot of it come out. I know it's easy said and done. Don't trip, okay? Because this could happen to up to a year. In worst case scenarios, I've seen some women it takes 2 years, but that's like rare. That might mean that you might have something else internally going on that could be causing a delay. But more than likely, average for most women, I say up to a year before it started to get back normal again. Long as you're following these tips, you keeping that tension off of it, you making sure you got your diet, your vitamins, your water, you're not stressing, you get your scalp massages, and you using stuff with no tension, it's going to grow back. Now, the bonus tip, I'm going to go ahead and say this. The bonus tip, put bonus tip. I'm going to give you the bonus tip. I'm going to give you the bonus tip. I think I had a question. How do you spell Carly's name? She said hello to me. Your nieces and nephews are precious. Oh, you might be talking about Kylie. Kylie, Kylie, Kylie and Kaylee. Those are the twins. Oh, I cracked up when Kylie named Acacia Arcadia. Yes, and we was talking about that in the car. I said, was it? Oh, it was Kaylee. I said, Kaylee, her name wasn't Arcadia, but where I'm from, well, where my sister's from, kind of like outside of like where she from, there was another little city. It kind of not really in the area, but I don't know how to describe it, but it is a city like when you on the highway and you see Arcadia. And so that's what she just automatically thought. And so Acacia, she basically said, no, it's Arcadia. And she was trying to tell me your name was no, it's Arcadia. I said, no, it's not. It's Acacia. But I just thought that was so funny. I thought that was so funny. Okay. But yeah, let me see if I got any more comments. Yeah, braiding course for beginners. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, thanks. Now I renamed her. Yeah, you sure did, Lisa H. And I think Coach Sheena, and then probably because I was saying it, I don't know. I don't know how I was saying it. But Coach Sheena had called my nephew Colby. And his name is Cove, like a Kove. But we be calling him Covey, like Covey. But it do be sound like Kobe Bryant, but we call him Covey. He the baby, and that boy spoiled. I tell you something, that boy spoiled. That boy was crying because he wanted to go to Target and get a toy. We said, boy, Target is closed. He like Target runs more than us. Your hair will grow back, okay? Because my laptop not working right. All right, so so y'all put bonus name. Okay, bonus tip. And the bonus tip, if you really want your edges to grow back, you just need to come see a hair care professional. A hair care profession now. You gotta say, when you say hair care professional, you gotta say hair care professional now. And your hair gotta shake. If your hair don't move, you gotta come see a hair care professional. Your hair should move when you have a twist out. Your hair should move when you have a blowout. If it's stiff in any shape or form, come see a hair care professional. Or you can book you a hair coaching session, okay? You can book you a hair coaching session, and I can help personalize a treatment just for you and your edges, okay? We get your edges right on track. So that was a bonus tip. Okay, that was a bonus tip. All right. Oh, I didn't see that new name. Okay. Yes, Acacia. Lisa tried to correct her. She said, nope, it's Arcadia. I thought you were saying Covey also. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people think I say that, and it's fine. It is totally fine. But those are the tips that I have for y'all tonight when it comes to postpartum thinning and hair loss. Hopefully these tips help y'all, and share it out with someone you know who might be going through this, or maybe somebody that's expecting, where they're going to keep their hair together. And here's another thing too, is like, yes, your hair is growing a lot when you're pregnant, um and it's beautiful. Just make sure you already have a healthy hair routine while you're pregnant. Keep it as healthy and as strong as possible during your pregnancy. Okay, whatever you have to do, keep it as thick and full, just whatever, because it's gonna come out when you have that baby, but it won't look as bad and as drastic when you start to deal with that shedding. Okay. So I hope these tips help. I want to give a shout out to the moderators for moderating the chat, Sister Tracy Ann and Sister Acacia. And they is reminding y'all that today and tomorrow's the last night to receive 30% off all the items on the website. She have posted a code. It is 30 thankful. So you can get 30% off. If you're part of my private email or text blast, you have your own special code. Don't put it in the chat. But that special code going to expire tomorrow. But the braiding course that I'm offering, it's a beginner level braiding course that is 50% off the entire weekend, all the way up into Cyber Monday. And hey, Cyber Monday, I might drop something else. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But you got to be on the email list if you want to get those special perks and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for that. And I want to thank everybody who joined. Q Scott, Lisa H, LA, GG. Who else joined? LA, GG, Lisa H. Derek. I think it was Derek. I seen Derek. Is that a guy or a female? Look, now I'm being nosy. Yeah, I've been nosy. I'm being nosy. Um. Okay, so yeah, thank y'all so much for joining. I am going to go ahead and end, and I will see y'all in another live stream. And y'all know what? Let's go ahead and have Sister Sophia sing our song, because she ain't sang our song in a while on this live stream. Let's go ahead and let Sister Sophia. Q Scott, can you cue the music right quick? Because we about to sing our little song. I ain't did my little jingle in a while. Let's go ahead and do it tonight, since I got my phone right here. Y'all ready? Oh, one more church announcement. I'm so sorry. I know some of y'all done clicked off. This is what I wanted to say. Now look, once it's sold out, it's sold out. It ain't gonna be no pre-orders this time. For my birthday, I did pre-orders, but if it says sold out on the website, God bless you, because I just came home and I checked my inventory. So whatever is left is left. Okay. So get it while it's hot off the press. Okay. So there ain't gonna be no pre-orders. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's gonna restock when it restocks, which will probably be next week. So take advantage. Let's get back. Bye, y'all.